Hello and welcome to Kia Cook Pilates. In today's class, we're using a Theraband to challenge your mobility but also work on strengthening your core while feeling a deep sense of relaxation through Pilates. So you're going to take the Theraband and place it shoulder width apart. On your exhale, start to roll down one vertebra at a time, making your way onto your mat. Gently begin to walk the feet closer to your seat. Inhale to open the resistance band slightly apart, and exhale to bring the arms back to a parallel position. So you're just opening and closing. You feel the chest expand, the back muscles engaging. And on your next breath, inhale to reach the arms overhead. The arms are a little bit wider than the shoulders. And exhale to bring the hands toward your thighs. Inhale, arms come up. Slow and controlled. Exhale back to center. Now as you reach the arms overhead, extend the right leg long. You can find whatever position of resistance works for you here. And you bring the right heel back to center, arms back. Inhale, arm and leg reach. Exhale, back to center. Without letting the ribs flare, you're allowing this movement to be fluid and gentle, but still bringing a sense of mindfulness to your core. And now we're just isolating the arms, so you keep your right heel in line with the left. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, gently bring the arms back to center, still keeping the core engaged and the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Now let's switch sides. Gently guide the left heel forward. Let it slide on your mat. And exhale to bring the heel back to center. So as the heel comes forward, the arms reach overhead. As you draw the heel back, the arm comes back in line with the shoulders. You have a few more rounds here. Now gently nod your chin toward your chest. Initiate your roll up to the base of your shoulders, and you'll place the Theraband around the arch of your right foot and the arch of your left foot. And just bend and extend the legs. So you're adding a little bit of tension into the Theraband. You're going to lower your legs down toward your mat and gently roll up to a seated position. You can use the Theraband to help you. And when you make your way to the top, your head's in line with the shoulders, shoulders in line with your hips, and exhale, gently roll all the way back down. This doesn't have to look graceful or beautiful or any specific way. We're just working on articulating through the spine and really engaging the core while lengthening through the back of the hamstrings. So you want to find your tallest point here, where the head's in line with the shoulders and the hips. Imagine there's a wall directly behind you, so you're trying to sit up as tall as you can and then gently roll all the way back down to your mat. Take a breath here. And now place the Theraband around only your right leg. Left leg goes long on the mat, right leg extends high to the sky. You can bend the elbows, add a little bit of tension, and now let's go for some leg circles. So inhale to initiate your circle, up, around, and open. So we're getting an inner thigh stretch while also anchoring through the hips. So this activates the core a little bit while also working on hip mobility. And check in with the left leg. You want to keep the left leg static in line with the hip. A couple of deep breaths. Now let's reverse this leg circle, opposite direction. Doesn't matter which way you started. You're finding a slight external rotation from your right leg while keeping the left leg parallel. You can breathe into any hip sensations. If you feel like the hips are popping or taking over too much, you can make your circles a little bit smaller. And if it feels comfortable, you can also make the circles bigger. Now you're going to take the Theraband into your opposite hand, add a little more tension by drawing the right foot toward your shoulder. So a deeper hamstring stretch, inner thigh stretch. Couple deep breaths. Exhale, gently guide the leg through your across your midline and bring the gaze past the opposite shoulder, so now you're getting an IT band stretch. Option to place your hand into your hip crease so you feel length through the spine and maybe a deeper stretch through your side. Exhale to bring the head and leg back to your starting point. Now we'll take the Theraband in that same position but cross opposite foot over your thigh, so you find your figure 4 stretch. This one's a little bit different. It's one that I really enjoy doing on the reformer, but we have a variation here where you're using a Theraband to get the same tension effect. So you can gently draw the left knee away from your chest to get a deeper stretch. A few deep rounds of breath. And now begin to extend the right leg long, uncross left foot over the right thigh, and I will switch sides. So the Theraband goes into the left foot, so it's around the ball of your feet, right underneath the toes, but not on the arch, so you're really able to flex your foot. You extend the right leg long. Maybe you rest your right arm by your side, or you can add a little bit of challenge by now beginning your leg circles. So with the Theraband in your left arm, left leg begins to circle up and around. Anchoring through the hips. Feel yourself lengthen through the back of the neck. Notice if there's any tension in your jaw. Allow the forehead muscles to soften, your gaze to relax. Maybe you're gently closing the eyes. Now let's reverse the leg circle, opposite direction. Now you're going to draw the left leg a little bit wider and just do whatever feels good here. You can bring the leg closer to your shoulder, or you can close the leg up a little more if you feel like that might be too much of a stretch right now. Exhale, gently guide the left leg across your midline. Theraband goes into your opposite hand, gaze goes past the shoulder. Now you get an IT band stretch on your left side. Exhale to bring the head and leg back to center. Now you're going for your figure 4 stretch, crossing right foot over your left thigh, bend the left knee. You can gently press the right knee away from you to feel a deeper stretch. Exhale to extend the left leg long. Uncross the right foot over your thigh. Place the Theraband around the balls of both feet, and then gently lower the legs onto your mat. Now, using the tension from your Theraband, let's roll up all the way to the seated position. You can use your hands to gently walk your way up. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're just working on our spinal mobility. Now, release the Theraband. You're going to place it right underneath your shoulders, and we're making our way onto our bellies. You extend the legs long and position the Theraband at the base of the shoulder blades. Press the hands evenly into your mat so you're in one long line from the crown of the head to your toes. Press evenly through your forearms and imagine there's an ant trail in front of you, so you're gently lifting the gaze up to follow the ant trail to the top of your mat. Inhale at the top, exhale, gently lower your right cheek onto the mat. Take a breath. Inhale, lift back up, press evenly into the palms of your hands this time, maybe lifting the forearms off of your mat. Exhale, bring the left cheek onto your mat and take a breath. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift the gaze up, follow the ant trail, open through your chest. Exhale, gently lower the entire shape of the upper body. Now bend both knees, bring the heels toward your seat. Heels stay together, toes apart. And you draw the heels toward your seat for 2. And exhale, lengthen and reach. Inhale, lift the upper body, lift the forearms, press evenly into your hands. Feel a little bit of an abdominal stretch. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your mat. You can rest the forehead on the mat while still feeling length through the back of your legs. Inhale, gently lift the gaze. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. And lower back down, forehead to the mat. Now this is a little bit of a different stretch using our Theraband. So you're going to bend your left knee toward your armpit, and you're going to take the Theraband around the arch of your foot. So this may take a little bit of moving, finagling to find what works for you. Now with the Theraband in both hands, this is just a deep quad stretch. You draw the inner thighs toward each other and your left heel toward your seat. Take a few deep rounds of breath. Exhale, gently release the Theraband hold, extend both legs long. Now we're going to find the stretch on the right side. So you take the Theraband around the ball of your right foot, whichever way you're able. Then you bend the right knee. Draw the inner thighs toward each other, right heel toward your seat. You can rest the forehead on the forearm and just breathe into the stretch. Option to bring your gaze past the opposite shoulder. Exhale to bring the head back to center. Gently release the hold, extend the leg long, and we'll get rid of our Theraband. Press your way up to a child's pose. So you can take your knees as wide as the mat. And now we're moving into our next stretch. So you're going to place the Theraband basically right above your hips at the base of your rib cage. So cross the Theraband, place it in both hands, and we're going to start to breathe into the sides of the ribs. So you inhale. You feel a little bit of tension into your Theraband, and as you exhale, you feel the ribs sinking down. Inhale, the chest inflates, the ribs lift, and you exhale, the shoulders melt. You find length through the back of your neck. So this is our lateral side breath. Now we're going to finish with a stretch for the hips. So this one is a little tricky, but you're going to place the Theraband around the tops of your feet. The soles of the feet touch, and you can make a little bow on either the right or left side of your hip. And once you've found your tie, you're going to make your way onto your back. So you're finding a butterfly position with the legs. The knees are splayed open. You can press evenly into your hands and gently make your way onto your back. Perhaps flipping the palms up to the sky. And breathing into this hip opener. You feel the belly rise and fall with the breath. And now you begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing some awareness back to your body. Placing the hands on either sides of the thighs to gently bring the legs to close like a book. You'll release your Theraband and gently make your way up to a seated position. We are all done with today's class. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.